Hey Colin,
Yeah?
think we should have just stayed home today?
Yeah, I think so.
Third breakdown of the day.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. My family's been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Welcome back. It's time to go start wheat harvest, I guess. It's still got a few green heads out there, but I have no idea why they're still green. It hasn't rained for months. A month. I don't know. It has rained for a while anyways. Time to go harvest. We're gonna get this done and then we'll focus on 22. Yeah, next year. It's always better next year, right? That's what we say in Montana anyways.
Headed to the east farm. I'm gonna go dump that P truck that we never dumped last week. But I'm gonna go dump it and let the conveyor down and then go over and meet up with Tony and Warren and see what I can do over there. Well, I probably just sit and wait. This truck sounds so good when it takes off. Easy button. Stir it up real good. That's a full one. Conveyor's down, truck's dumped. Fans on. Now time to head to the west side of the farm. Made it over here. Now to bring the grain cart over to them because they're cutting right behind the grain cart over here.
Well, here we go. Putting those 5 fingers to the test, pushing the short crop in. You can tell over there how short it is. It's short. Well, broke down. Hit a rock. Stopped the feeder house. Eating rocks isn't that uncommon, but this is a big one. And when I ran it backwards, it broke the feeder chain. So ran home, grabbed a chunk of feeder chain. We're gonna splice it and get going again. There's a culprit right there.
Well, Tony ate that rock right there, which broke the feeder house chain, and this is what it looks like. So I unbolted it from the chain. Unbolted this one right here, unbolted it, and Tony ran home to get some feeder house chain to patch it with.
Called the fireman over. He's gonna watch, make sure I don't burn my combine up or the field. There we go. Tightening up the last couple bolts. Rusty feeder chain. Be shiny in maybe 10 acres. There we go. No weird noises. No slip clutch slipping. We're good to go. Hey Colin,
Yeah?
think we should have just stayed home today?
Yeah, Yeah, I think so.
Third breakdown of the day. Got to the end of the field. Heard something kind of squeaking, kind of weird. Yeah, it is a Monday. And I got a bearing out, and someone said to check it. But theirs went out, 2 machines within hours of each other, so I got 2 of these bearings ordered. Dad lost one of these bearings a couple years ago on an 8230, but it's down there below, behind that, part of the tailings auger that runs across for the rethrasher, and that bearing is bad. So this is a tailings. This is what the dirty grain goes that way through off the bottom of the sieves, gets rethrashed, but yeah, it's not supposed to be like that. When everything tore apart, who knew that ball bearings are optional and seals, but got a perfect inner and outer race yet. Waiting for Colin to come back from town with the parts. Bearings back on. Pretty much pull it off by hand.
After you got it broken.
Once it, yeah, it slid on off pretty easy. To grab a file, just file the face of it off a little bit. I don't know if we have files here, I guess. Thought we did. It's about where it was. All right. Now, figure out how the belt goes back on there. Like that. Now for the test to see if we fixed it. No more squeaky! I'm glad that was like not the only problem. That was the only problem.
Yeah.
Red Rooster number 2 back in the game. Well, a couple videos ago there was some discussions in the comments about why we're using our grain cart. We're not using it every time to unload on the go this year. We're stopping once in a while. We're checking calibrations a lot because for these monitors to read accurately, it takes a pretty consistent amount of grain flow, which these smaller crops don't have that. Lower yields, they kind of are a lot more, well, less accurate, I guess. So we're wanting to check our calibrations pretty often. There's scales on the carts and we can do that. Also, crop insurance. Just keeping our record so that we can turn that in for crop insurance, know what our losses are right away, and just have as much data collected as we can do. We're using climate for mapping our fields as we're seeding and spraying. AFS Connect, AFS software from Case, we're doing all the mapping. Get combined everything at the end of the year, every year, and just we want as much records as we can to document what we're doing on our farm. So that's why we're using the grain cart. Super slow harvest. Yeah, we're probably taking an extra step. There's some discussion about cracking the peas with the auger on the grain cart. I used to think that augers were hard on peas. We move a lot of peas with augers anymore, and we don't see a lot of splits at the elevator. Loaded a lot of peas out of the bins with a 10-inch auger, and last year's splits were under 1%. So I'm not gonna not use my grain cart because of that. So certain variety, maybe it's a variety that takes that a little hardier, but a lot of them might crack easier, I don't know. So that's what we're doing, the grain cart stuff. This stuff's running 3 to 5 bushel per acre. We figure if the market keeps rallying like it is, anything over a bushel is going to be a profit for us. It's going to count against us on crop insurance. So if we can cut it and get 5 bushels, if this durum goes up to $15, $20, $25 per bushel, which historically it has, especially on bad years like this, we're going to make a little money on it. So that's why we're cutting these small crops, putting a few hours on machines, but it's not gonna, in the end, we're gonna be making money by cutting this. Dad's having a little trouble now too. So he broke a feeder chain as well. So I'm gonna blow my combine off and see what he's got going on there. It's like we're piecing another feeder chain together in the morning. Well, I pulled Dad's feeder chain out last night, and Colin's bringing an old one over that we're gonna use to splice this one back together. So the plan is to take 3/4 feet of this old chain, match it up with the new chain, and put it on, well, they're both old chains. Taking where Dad's cutting them apart there, we're just going to put them end to end, and then we only have to splice with 4 splices instead of 8. Which is really not that much left of that chain. That's going to be good. So what he's doing is grinding these little rivets off. They're smashed from the ends and made a little bigger so they don't pull through. And we got to take a chisel and knock the end plates off like this. If we were really brave, we'll just reuse these and weld them, but I don't know if I want to try that. Now for the fun part. time to check oil and get cutting again. Chance of rain this afternoon, so let's get this durum cut off before it gets bleached and is worthless. Oil's good. Broken, but still cutting. Broken, but still broken, but still cutting. Broken. 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 Don't really care at this point. I think we're just gonna keep cutting. 5 fingers. No 5 fingers right there. Keep everything else nice and clean, but it's not there. 5 fingers, must have this year. Talked to May Wes. They said they're flying off the shelf, so get some ordered before it's too late.
Auger's in the bin, ready to go. Now time to go get the truck and move the grain cart so they can dump on it while I dump the truck. Grain cart's out here for them. Now to walk all the way down there to the semi. Get my exercise in again. Made it.
Well, we're done with the field over there. That 600-acre block, that is done. Now we moved over to this field, and I'm not really sure why we're cutting it. 1 bushel average so far. This field has a big, low-lying, really productive ground spot in this field, and it is just burnt up. The ground is more fertile, better ground, and I guess it just didn't have enough moisture to make a crop. But I'm showing 0 right now. I don't know what to do. Well, we're on the last field of durum here, and the last one even good night. The last field averaged around 2.9, well, exactly 2.9 bushels per acre. So that was worth cutting. Now this one, 1 bushel per acre on my monitor. I've got 23 acres cut. 30 bushels back there. So just done bushel and a quarter, bushel and a half, whatever. I think we're done cutting durum over here. What are you looking for?
A little bar for the underneath trap for your dad's combine.
Oh,
under
for
the axle cover.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I got my exercise in for the day.
Yeah, you walked me a quarter mile down there.
Yeah, and then I also walked that way to get the semi. That's the plan.
Going home.
Do you want me to
It's
dump
rodeo night at the fair, man.
It is rodeo night, isn't it? You want me to dump that cart?
Yeah, dump in the truck and tarp it. I'll go shut the bins and shut the shed up.
Okay.
Unless you want to take the service truck up there. Yeah, I'll have Dad bring the service truck. You can dump that.
All right. Sounds good. I'll park it.
Well guys, thanks for watching. Durum harvest on that side of the farm is all done now. So next we're gonna cut some wheat over there, see how that's running, and see if we need to cut it or if crop insurance says it's gonna just adjust it or whatever. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. Watch the next video. I'm losing my mind. See you next video.